Is roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We're all set to go, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They come in off a loss last time out, but overall they've been playing well. 6 wins and 8 prior to that defeat. But meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm time when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The Patriots at 6-2 to start play. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So here's Washington now in excellent field position to start things out. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
You and I both know he'll never cop to it, but we both heard the rumor that he's in competition with another quarterback in the league for who would win the most NFC Offensive Player of the Week award. He won last week, and he texted him and said, I just got one.
Now, we will say it's within the same division, though. A little competitiveness going on.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we... in this first quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now a play fake. Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Traylon Burks, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive.
Richardson going to move him around.
To throw is Richardson. Throwing to start the drive.
Open man completes it to Claypool.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
They'll try the right side with P. Ryan.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Up the middle, Achane.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That'll be a New England first down and gain of 12.
Now Richardson.
Sliding out of the pocket. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Richardson looking to throw this.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Achane going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Hand off here for P. Ryan.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play.
Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. They'll run it. Achane with it.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England.
Devon Achane. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from drawing level.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And the drive finished off with a touchdown run from Devon Achane. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. 1-7 their record here at the midway point of the season. And right now this organization, more than likely if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves. But with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So is the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions. And what's interesting is a lot of these guys are playing for jobs and they're trying to keep their positions. It might be just in the league in some other spot.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a 7-yard gain. And chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This is 2nd and 8.
Carr. And this will be incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. When you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted.
Racing to the end zone. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of a defense, they wanted to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Patriots ready to try again on offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Richardson now on 2nd down. Completion here to Claypool.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now it's Richardson.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Richardson on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
On 1st down, Carr.
He gets this one to Burks.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Carr to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Working from the gun, it's Carr. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Carr now on 3rd and goal.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders.
A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. New England's offense set to go.
And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go and try to put some pressure on the defense.
A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards.
They'll run Achane.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Achane.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
They'll try and run it with Achane.
And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the... And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Devon Achane
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Patriots get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Commanders back out late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts
as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 2nd down, here's Carr.
That's into the hands of Woods. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout
as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Carr now on 1st down.
He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Now Carr again.
Finding Edwards-Helaire once again.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
A final shot before the half. Richardson.
They'll roll him out right. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll start with the early game out in Germany at Deutsche Bank Park in Frankfurt. And it was the Chiefs serving as the home team who come away with the victory. Kenny Pickett, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. From there, it's off to the land to check on the Browns at home in the dog pound. And this one going the visitors' way as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. David Montgomery with both of their touchdowns thus far as he scored twice on the ground. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Christian McCaffrey, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins. Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be, but halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. First chance for the Commanders' offense now as they head out for their opening series of the second half.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Now Carr.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
It's too early to figure out a couple of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Pulled in at the 24. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Achane here, they stay on the ground.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. On third down, Achane.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up fourth down.
An audible here to get a new look. Going for it on fourth. Here's Richardson.
That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they see. Short.
Previous play is under review.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts.
Carr now on first down.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Well, hang on now. We're going to got an injured player.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
On first and 10, it's Robinson.
Moving down to the 15-yard line. A solid run on.
Robinson up the middle.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
To throw his Carr. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's second and goal.
A gain of 8 brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Robinson diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right?
Now for the point after.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. New England trying to get a place on offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Play action. Now Richardson.
He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. They go play action with Richardson.
Open man right side is St. Brown.
And did he get in? No! They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line.
Big play there for New England. 41 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
And this time he is in.
Yes.
Devon Achane.
His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year.
And the Patriots are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. Shoves him aside. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. Now in Foxborough.
It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll get this well past midfield.
A throw out wide to Woods, complete.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
So the Patriots coming out.
Drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Richardson off the play fake.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Rolling to his right. His throw incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee you he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
In motion right, that's Claypool. On 1st down, Richardson. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Again, it's Richardson.
Flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Devon Achane.
From 6 yards away.
And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
So a victory here for the Commanders.
And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory, but that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel real, does it?
We've seen it so few times.
That actually happened, right? We saw it. They came out of there with a win. And on the other side, in that locker room, you know what they're saying? We didn't really lose. Time just ran out on us. That's the attitude they have because they don't see it happen.